Alright, okay. Turn on the lights. Shirt on. Hat on. That seems a bit much. Whatever. Alright. What is going on, Krutons and Nutons? It's me, Wonton. It's been quite some time since I've uploaded a video to this channel, ignoring the Untap promotion that I uploaded with a couple of tuber friends. Yeah, so let's see what has happened since. So there was the announcement of the LGS locations. There was the Armored Elite release along with Fusion Force, which I got a couple boxes of Armored Elite. There was the Untap versus Video Brawling. The Nintendo Switch announcement release of Champions of Vestroia. So a lot has happened while I was away that I, haven't gotten around to even talking about. Sorry about that. I hope you guys like the new logo though, because I worked really hard working with people to get it to look the way I wanted it to. Hopefully you guys like that new logo. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, I keep saying this quite a lot. I lost count in terms of how many videos I've said this in, but I'm trying to steer away from doing unboxings because that's just it's just kind of tiring and exhausting to edit everything together. So I'm looking more towards analytical stuff that I'm mostly better at doing, like how I did the meta-analysis video that you can kind of see in terms of Anime Expo. That was like one of the best videos or the most fun I've had making a video. But hopefully I'll do stuff like that. But there are going to be a couple of videos after this one, hopefully, that are like legitimately in the works. One is going to be a analysis video with Ventus and Helix. I might release the video of my unpacking of Armored Elite. I'm not 100% sure on that one yet, because I did that one a while ago, and also I'm trying to stay away from that. But for those of you that might not have seen Armored Elite, maybe I'll have some snippets here and there. But I will also have a very, very special video with someone who in the community that has done something absolutely amazing. Tease of it right about here, and it's gone. Basically, this guy created something fantastic in terms of Bakugan. I'm going to be interviewing him in terms of the process, how long it took, everything involving his creation. So look forward to that, guys, because that one is going to be a very special video. But in terms of what we can kind of cover now in this video, instead of just this being an update video, because that's always kind of boring and kind of weird, whereas just updating and not doing anything. Let's watch the Champions of Vestroia, because I have not really watched the trailer for it yet. I just saw like tidbits here and there and people talking about it. We are going to be watching this live reaction and everything. So we'll watch the trailer, and then there's also the gameplay of the video. Okay. Solo, but online. Okay, so there's online play available. Looks like that was it. 30 seconds. Yeah, there's really not much to analyze from this. It's like a open world kind of, where you're a character traveling around and brawling. So it's very similar to that of the TV show from what I was able to kind of see, because everything was kind of very compact and very quick. But it looks more on the side of the TV show rather than the card game. So that that's something I'm not too excited about. Yeah, so just from the trailer, that doesn't seem anything too exciting. As the show is meant for kids. This game, this brand is meant for kids, not really meant for adults such as myself. Let's move on to the gameplay video. Okay, so this game is very, very closely following how it is done in the show, where you just run around grabbing cores to throw and power up your Bakugan to unlock certain attacks. Okay, so it's like basically a race for resources in terms of gathering cores to get for your Bakugan. Okay. So yeah, it is just a lot of running around and grabbing cores to deal attacks, essentially. Okay, so more of this open world concept where you do travel around and talk to other NPCs with quests and challenging them, or challenging others. Okay, so yeah, the games has no kind of connection to the TCG at all whatsoever. That's a little bit disappointing for me because I'm more inclined to the TCG game rather than playing it based off of the television show. However, apparently it does include the deluxe edition. If you pre-order the deluxe edition, it does include the exclusive Bakugan Ultima Dragonoid core. So basically it's a very heavy alternate color, alternate art, or variation essentially of the Dragonoid core. Talking with Ventus Knight, this is definitely a very different Bakugan from Dragonoid core. It is its own exclusive Bakugan. Unsure what faction it is. I assume it is Pyrus based on the coloring, because it is, red primarily. So it is going to be a brand new Bakugan on its own. So I might get it just for that, just for the Bakugan. But in terms of playing the game, I'm not 100% sure. Based on what I'm seeing so far, it seems very not within my age group, or not my kind of game I would play necessarily. So I will get it or I might get it for the Dragonoid, depending on what kind of information we can get from there. So that's basically my opinion of what I've seen so far. Obviously it might be more to the game that we have not yet seen, because this is just a preview demo of the game. But yeah, so that kind of covers that. And then there's this whole Untap versus video brawling that I keep hearing about, or people keep talking about. I'm not 100% sure why there is this entire argument between the two of them. Obviously, with video brawling, you get the actual practice of rolls, rolling properly, but you don't have that physical interaction with the opponent to where they can roll block you or anything like that. So it is, in a way, plays more towards the physical practicality. However, with Untap, you do have better access to cards. Essentially, you get the ability to play cards that you don't own or don't have access to at the moment. That is good in terms of testing. However, for me personally, I prefer not proxying anything. I prefer to play with the things that I have. That way I can understand how I can kind of play with the weaknesses or the drawbacks that I would have, because in actual tournaments, there are going to be players that do play with decks that they're missing certain cards, whether it be Super Fuel or flip cards such as Pact of Darkness. It happens in every card game where people do play a deck that is not 100% complete. So I prefer to play with things that I have. That way I can understand how things would work here and there, along with what cards I can use to kind of compensate for the lack of a certain card. With video brawling, I believe the people that are video brawling aren't proxying. Not 100% sure. If they are, again, that's their choice, not mine. And then Untap, you know, people would prefer to play with everything at their disposal. So I just don't understand why the argument is there, honestly. It's just two ways of playing Bakugan, but both, you know, remove crucial aspects of playing the physical game, but it's kind of needed due to the fact of COVID. So yeah, wash your hands, wear a mask. But yeah, that's just my opinion on those two topics while I'm at it, because, you know, might as well talk about them because they're, you know, they're pretty easy to talk about. But aside from that, guys, hopefully I am back a little bit more often. There are going to be these videos that will be coming up, at least two of them, being, you know, the interview with the Lego render. Again, quick little snapshot here. And talking about, you know, Ventus and Helix, because I did a lot of work on this and, you know, had a lot of fun looking into everything in terms of, you know, these two factions or things about the game. So look forward to that, guys. I hoped everything's all right with you. Did you like my new logo? Let me know. Comments down below. All that kind of stuff. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys.